Florence, Decatur, Athens, Huntsville.
No, it officially starts. We got to do the news and the weather, because otherwise I get in trouble.
Parsons, Savannah, and worldwide at Kicks96country.com.
Fox News Update being brought to you by Medical Associates of the Shoals. They're accepting new patients. Trust Medical Associates to care for you. Call 256-383-4447. That's right. That's how we do the award-winning radio.
Mayor Karen Bass calling in the LAPD to break up protests that turned violent between Israel and pro-Palestinian groups at UCLA. The officers who are now on scene, we are told, in full riot gear, and what they appear to be doing
that is not a Stanley.
For the moment is simply separating the two sides who have been engaged in essentially ongoing battles. Fox's Jonathan Hunt in Los Angeles. Columbia University's Hamilton Hall back in the school, which gave the NYPD the go to clear
exciting.
The school.
Yeah.
Anti-Israel protesters arrested.
NYPD does not use tear gas. Okay, we use distraction devices.
That's Assistant Commissioner Carlos Nieves. Officials said they used 4 of those devices as they moved in. The cops also clearing out the encampment outside the building. America's listening to Fox News.
Okay. Now for your Kicks 96 weather forecast brought to you by Golden Corral. If you haven't been to Golden Corral in a while, you need to go check out everything that's new. Golden Corral makes pleasurable dining affordable for every guest. Golden Corral on Cox Creek Parkway in Florence. Got some areas of fog out there this morning. Do be safe out on the roadways. Looking at sunny skies by this afternoon with a high around 86. Clear tonight with a low around 61. And sunny Thursday with a high around 87. Looking at the radar, it's all clear. A little fog and mist here at the studio on San Philip Street in Florence, hanging around 60 degrees. Time for the 6 o'clock Stampede. It's all about your requests, so call in or text in. Let me know what you want to hear. 256-764-0996. Kathy texted in, want to hear Kane Brown's Like I Love Country Music. That kicks off the Stampede next.
I love all the new country.
The best country.
Well.
Let's get it.
I'll be honest with you. This song kind of sucks. Just
Girl, you're going down
to me harder than a hoochie coochie.
Got me like the first time I heard that.
But you see what I'm saying? It's just that there's too many just name drops of country stuff. That's one of the things that drives me nuts about some country songs. It's like, in order to be a country song, you got to tell me how many country songs and artists you can name drop within 2.5 to 3 minutes. You know what I mean? It's a weird one. Anyhow. You give me well. Now, that's one of the things. I have the song memorized, right? I know all the words of this song. It's not because I like the song. It's because I work in radio and I hear the shit all the time. I don't ever turn the volume completely down because you have to monitor the station, right? Make sure the shit's on the air, so yeah, I have to listen to Kane Brown. Gotta listen to Dan and Shay when they're on. Sam Hunt. Sometimes it's painful, This is what you do. All right, let's see. Bro, don't be sending me deep cut Whiskey Myers, brother. I don't have deep cut Whiskey Myers. Can you play That's My Job by Conway Twitty? Tyler Jones, Bailey Zimmerman, Where It Ends. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right, Bailey Zimmerman. Do we have Bailey Zimmerman coming up? We do. Well, I'll be damned. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to move that up to her. And we're going to move this here. Hang on. We're going to move this here back over yonder, okay?
On an island, only way I
could survive is
if I had you and that
needle driving on the vinyl. All right, there we go. Now I got it fixed. Do I have time to get some fucking coffee now? Yes, I have time to get some fucking coffee now. Let's do that. I am in need. I mean, I had my morning cup of coffee.
still running its courses. Wildflowers, wild horses. Water in my veins, that red hair that falls like rain. So I'm taking care of either way, make something out of how I think until I hit you right on Warrior's train. I've got generations of blazing a trail through wildfire valleys and over from there. I'm barefoot and bareback and born tough as nails.
That Lady Wilson I do like. Woo. Solid. Just needs to cool off a little bit. That's definitely hot coffee. All right. Bareback and both of his nails. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, sidewalk cracks. Running its courses with wildflowers. All right, so they wanted to hear Bailey Zimmerman, Where It Ends, and I got that lined up next, so we're good to go there. Good to go. Wildflowers and wild horses. Boom.
Wildflowers, wild.
Lady Wilson, Wildflowers and Wild Horses. It's 9 minutes after 6. It's Big Farley in the morning. Good morning to you, Case Country. Hope you're doing well on this Wednesday morning. And if it's been a rough start, just try to keep putting one foot in front of the other. Try to keep bobbing and weaving and sticking and moving until you can get back home again, because some days are just like that. We're halfway through it. You only got a couple days left till you hit the weekend. Right now, though, we're doing the 6 o'clock Stampede. Getting your requests on. Let me know what you want to hear. Call in or text in at 256-764-0996. Got a couple of requests coming in via the text line. One of them's a deep cut that I definitely don't have. Got some Conway Twitty on the way for Joshua. Coming up next, had somebody text in, want to hear Bailey Zimmerman, Where It Ends. That's up next on the 6 o'clock Stampede. Coming up, Giblets McGee's Sports Minute. That's up in a bit. I'm Big Farley in the morning. Kicks 96.
Hey, it's me.
Bam, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum,
I usually hear playing your favorite song or the news, the weather, sports, talk, even traffic. You and I spend a lot of time together. And I was thinking you should advertise your business right here on the radio.
Yeah. Please do, because I haven't had a raise in 8 friggin' years. So if you could, that'd be super duper awesome. All right. Oh, for fuck's sake. Seriously? So the computer here in the studio, the production computer, is approximately old enough to vote. So not the most reliable machine. Sometimes it takes it forever to load a page. You know what I'm talking about. You've been there. I think everybody has a computer where they work that they would like to throw out of a window. She's clicking hard. Who's clicking hard? Nobody's clicking anything. All right. So it's funny. Bailey Zimmerman's another one. Oh, you hear clicking. Do you still hear clicking? Because I don't hear any clicking. Oh.
All you need to do is give my office a call. I will send you a timeshare exit information kit. Free.
Absolutely free.
How the timeshare industry works.
Hang on. Where's the
cancellation?
Call Wesley now for your free info kit.
Oh man, I missed the line. I missed the line in the commercial. In the commercial, at one point, he says, at one point in the commercial, he's talking about, timeshares and getting you out of your timeshare contract. But the accent, the voice, it's like, if you become my client. Not client. Client. I don't even know how you spell that. I think it's CLAAANT. Client. It's a weird one. It's a weird one.
Any advice?
Yeah, just steal something.
All right, so we got Bailey Zimmerman. Got some Dylan Carmichael on the way.
Listen on Audible.
And honestly, it's not the best Dylan Carmichael song, but it's the one right now that, it's his current single, Drinking Problems. So, like, it's not a bad song, but he's got better songs. He got better songs. I did get to interview Dylan Carmichael like a couple years ago now. Really nice guy, though. I do know from our interview that his favorite cold beer on a hot day is Busch Light, and his comfort food on a bad day is chicken and dumplings. He also loves Stranger Things, which we got into because it was like right after that, season 4 came out. So we talked a little bit we had a little nerd moment over Stranger Things, which worked great for me because I love that fucking show. I have no idea how season 5 will be, but and apparently I saw when it comes to Stranger Things, the character Argyle, the pizza dude, like he's apparently not going to be in season 5. And some people were upset about that, but I'm like, it kind of makes sense. Like, season 5 is going to be pretty intense. I'm not sure where Argyle fits into that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But apparently he's not going to be in season 5. But I didn't know that shit till yesterday. So, all right. So we need Tyler Jones. Well, Tyler Jones is a local artist. So one thing I get to do on this show is play some local music every now and then. Because the thing is, like, during the week, Monday through Friday, it's Big Farley in the morning. The focus is, well, the tagline for the station is today's best country and the legends. So it's predominantly top 40 country music with, your classic and legendary artists mixed in, right? Like, you're going to hear, stuff from the 90s and stuff from the 80s, 70s, 60s. You're going to hear all that stuff. But predominantly, it's a top 40 country station. Now, the thing is, every Saturday I've started a new show called Big Farley's Country Bunker. Now that one focuses on everything outside of the mainstream of country music. It focuses on Americana, independent country, local music. Because quite frankly, the cookie cutter nature of top 40 country tends to drive me a little insane. So every Saturday I get to play stuff and it's not necessarily just stuff that I like. It's just stuff that I like the sound of better than most of what we play all week. That's the easiest way to describe that. It's just, like I said, top 40 country, it's very cookie cutter by its nature. You know what I mean? Like, there's always a couple of songs that sound remarkably similar. Like, right now you've got Cody Johnson's song, Dirt Cheap, but you've also got Justin Moore's song called This Is My Dirt. Now, obviously, two different artists, and the songs aren't exactly identical, obviously, but the gist of the song is, the whole song is, hey, man who owns a farm, we'd like to buy your farm. And the man on the farm says, I couldn't possibly sell you my farm. I love it too much, and all the memories connected to it. Right? Nothing wrong with the song. I get it, right? But it's like two artists release almost the exact same song at almost the exact same time. And that's a regular thing if you listen to country music. There's lots of examples. Like, look at, I think last year or year before, I can't remember exactly, but you had Tim McGraw's 7500 OBO. Morning! You had Tim McGraw's 7500 OBO, but at the same time, you had Dylan Scott's New Truck. Same song. Same song. It's I just broke up with this girl, and now I look around the truck, and all I can think about is her. Because, yeah, now I need a new truck. So the repetitive nature just drives me nuts. Like, at first, it's kind of an interesting thing, where it's like, oh, I noticed that these songs are very similar. That's interesting. Then you start noticing the pattern, and it's not interesting anymore. It's annoying. It's like, why are y'all doing this? Like, is this the hot topic for songs? But yeah, Dylan Carmichael I like. I think he's got a cool voice. You know what I mean? And him and her and him, we're kind of all in the same damn boat. Crossing our fingers and the big don't float. 'Cause you know we all got drinking problems. It's about that time we get to working on. Well, we coke and hold, keep that jukebox rolling, whirling round till we think we forgot 'em. Unless you got a better way to solve. We'll keep on down and down, drinking problems. Yeah. He's got one, Dylan Carmichael. Let's see. He's got one song, Like a Rolling Stone, that he did with Tyler Booth and Drew Parker. That's a really good one. He's also got one. He got a lot of songs. I mean, you should listen to Dylan Carmichael, especially if you kind of like that 90s country sound. Dylan Carmichael's, he's got that 90s kind of country thing going on. You know what I mean? And a little, if you didn't know, Dylan Carmichael is, I think his uncles are John Michael Montgomery and Eddie Montgomery from Montgomery Gentry. So the country music kind of runs in his family, so to speak. You know what I mean? All right, let's do this. Who's ready? Kicks 96, your home for today's best country and the legends. That's Dylan Carmichael. Drinking problems. It is 19 minutes after 6. We're doing the 6 o'clock stampede. If you got something you want to hear, be sure to let me know. Get your requests in at 256-764-0996. You can call in or text it at that number. And I don't know if you heard, but Kicks 96 teamed up with Mid-America Roofing, wanting to give your home an upgrade, and we're giving you a chance to win our huge home improvement giveaway. You got a shot to walk away with a grand prize of $5,000 towards enhancing your home sweet home. Kicks 96 and Mid-America Roofing also have a $250 gift card to Home Depot, plus an incredible 10% off a brand new roof, guaranteed to go to one lucky listener right here in the Tennessee Valley. Just think of how you'd like to improve your home: a stunning kitchen renovation, a cozy backyard oasis, or a sleek new roof to protect your family. That home renovation you've been putting off could be a reality sooner than you think. Text ROOF to 256-764-0996 and register now. The deadline is Tuesday, May 21st. Visit Kicks96country.com for all the rules and details. It's your chance to turn your house into the home of your dreams from Mid-America Roofing and your number one country station, Kicks 96. So we're doing a 6 o'clock stampede. Like I said, get your requests on. Call in or text in, 256-764-0996. Already texted in, wanting to hear a little Tyler Jones. World Keeps Spinning. That one's coming up next on the Stampede. And after the break, Giblets McGee's Sports Minute on Big Farley in the morning, Kicks 96.
Hey y'all, this is Kelly Ford.
Sorry.
Hey, this is Lee Bryce.
Mr. Bryce taking our hands all week long here on Backstage Country.
Yeah.
I'm curious what her job is. If she's the host of Backstage Country and like every week, like there's a different just country star in there. Like it seems like a pretty cush gig. Do you know what I'm saying? Like man. It's like I'm kind of jealous of people who have like partners and teams and shit in the morning. I'm like, it's just me in here.
Looking for a primary care physician? Medical associate of the shows is accepting.
I mean, shit. If this place can afford to give me a raise once in the last 8 years, pretty sure they can't afford to hire another co-host. You know what I mean? Like, we're down to about as skeleton crew as you can possibly get. But that's small market radio for you. Okay. We all got drinking problems. Now that fucking song is in my head. We all got drinking problems.
Purchase required. Interest accrues for date of purchase, but is waived if paid within promotional period. Go to windowappointmentnow.com for full offer details. Attention homeowners.
Attention homeowners.
Feeling too hot or cold? Fog between the glass. Spending too much of expensive energy that literally goes out the window? It's time to replace. And right now, you can get a free in-home consultation and free price quote.
We all got drinking problems.
Buy one window or door and get one 40% off when you buy 4 or more windows or doors.
All
Just
right.
text
27 seconds.
300 for your
Let's
free
get this shit ready.
on top quality affordable windows or patio doors for no money down, no monthly payments, and no interest for 12 months. That's right, you don't pay a dime for 12 months. Text
Not a dime for 12 months? No shit.
Get one 40% off. And right now, save an extra $200.
Commercials too. It's not just songs you wind up memorizing.
Offers only in May. Text walk to 200.
Like I still remember shit that I've memorized in radio that I shouldn't still remember.
All right, sports fans, clean your cleats and for the love of all that's holy, wash your jock. Smells like really expensive cheese. It's time for Giblets McGee's Sports Minute. The New York Knicks were 30 seconds away from ending Philly's season, but Tyrese Maxey dropped 7 of his 46 points to force overtime and get the 112-106 win to send the series back to Philly. Philly fans better hope for some more Maxey magic, because Joel Embiid seems to be falling apart. The Milwaukee Bucks pistol whipped the Pacers 115-92 without Giannis and Dame. The Pacers still have a 3-2 lead, so there's still time to witness Doc Rivers' annual ritual of filling his pants to the brim with Kobe. The Los Angeles Angels season went from suck to blow as Mike Trout announced he has to have knee surgery. What, did Angels fans have high expectations this season or something? Because if Los Angeles couldn't build a championship contender around Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani, I'd say they got a better shot at running a successful ice cream franchise on the ninth circle of hell. I'm Giblets McGee, and this has been the Sports Minute. And as always, the Yankees can suck eggs. And now, your favorite country.
All right. So now we got local music coming on. Now, like the local music kind of varies. Like you can get more Americana and roots stuff, but you can also get top 40 kind of country sounding stuff. And that's where Tyler Jones would fit in. Like, hell of a nice guy. I've had him in the studio before. Really, really nice guy. And he's supposed to have a couple new songs coming up here in the next month or so. So I'm looking forward to hearing what the other songs sound like. But turns, but it just feels right. Some folks leave cause it stays the same, but we like it that way. Something's always breaking on the 10 o'clock news. End of times, gloom and doom. But it don't get to me when I've got you. It's when I look at you. When I look at you. Appreciate you hanging out, brother. Have a good one. But a game we play. I'm putting up points when you slide my way. I think it's going to be a mistake for me to really listen to the lyrics too hard on this. I mean, Tyler didn't write the song. You know what I mean? I'd rather be sitting right here next to me. What are drop top jeans? A shotgun grinning. The fuck is that? Hang on. We play. Which one do you want? Like, so this whole hour is, designed to do it's an all request hour. I mean, most radio shows do an all request hour. You know what I mean? I had somebody that texted in earlier wanting to hear "That's My Job" by Conway Twitty. So I was like, okay, I'll get to that one because there's going to be a classic thrown in every hour at least. So they texted that one in, and then they just texted me wanting to hear "The Grand Tour" by George Jones. So I'm like, you're going to have to pick one, dude. Everybody gets one. Everybody gets one request. So do you want to hear Conway Twitty or do you want to hear George Jones? So it's like, you don't get to have two. You don't get to have two. All right, we got the Bailey Zimmerman. Okay, and they were just texting the contest, and that's fine. Oof. So yeah, we'll see if he actually picks one. I doubt it, but I mean, he's got about 6 minutes, so hopefully he can let me know. Excuse me. Pardonnez-moi. A little burpy this morning. Sorry. I'm sure the coffee will help. You know? Okay. So we got Chase Beckham. My only issue with this song is the end. The only thing is the end. It drives me nuts. And it's only because it only drives me nuts when I have to talk after that song. Because the song ends, it does this kind of slow pick on the last chord. And it like slows down. The last 10 seconds of that song feel like they last 5 minutes. Like, it's no bullshit. But I like the song. Like, I like the song, you know. Now I'm 23 and there ain't nobody who can drink like me. Soon I'll be 24 and the Lord knows that I can't drink no more. So yeah, I like the song. It's just the ending. The ending where it slows down. Like I said, it feels like the last 10 seconds of the song last 5 minutes. You know? Passed out on the floor. He's sober about 24. Well, I had a girl love me the whole damn time. Man, I drank my whiskey and she drank wine. Soon my bottle was too much to company. Yeah, we sit on the river and we fish all day. And we drive across the country, let the radio play. 7 damn years, I never thought she'd leave. Now I'm 23 and there ain't nobody who can drink like me. Soon I'll be 24 and the Lord knows that I can't drink no more. I know. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like when I was 23, holy shit. Hey, morning. Roll Tide, brother. But yeah, it's funny. I listen to songs like this and it's like that line, now I'm 23, ain't nobody who can drink like me. And I'm like, dude, when I was 23, I would have drank you into a fucking coma. Like seriously. I had to warn people who would go out drinking with me in my 20s, like not to try to go drink for drink. And because I realized that I didn't realize I was an alcoholic till much later, but like I knew I drank a lot, right? Hang on, I got to do the weather, but I'll tell you about what happened to one dude specifically who tried to go drink for drink with me. Got me in fucking trouble at work too. Well, not really in trouble at work, not like in trouble losing my job at work, just a coworker who happened to be his fiance who was a little bit pissed. Anyway, let me do the weather. Chase Beckham with 23. It's 6:30. Time for your weather forecast. Looking at some areas of fog out there this morning. Make sure you're not in a hurry. Sunny skies today by this afternoon. Looking at a high around 86. Low tonight around 61 with clear skies. And sunny Thursday with a high around 87. Looking at the radar, it's all clear. A little fog here at the studio on San Philip Street in Florence, hanging around 60 degrees. Up next on the 6 o'clock Stampede, the latest from Runaway June. Make me want to smoke.
In the studio Doppler radar forecast.
I haven't actually heard this one. This will be new.
All right. Immediately north Alabama.
But shit, fucking ADHD. What was I even saying? Oh yeah,
Runaway June. You may be
I know what it was now.
but this song sounds so good when you sing along. Here's our new song, Make Me Wanna Smoke.
Okay, I got distracted again. Fuck, this is tough. Yeah. Shit. It was there and it went away. My fucking brain. Oh yeah. So I went drinking with this guy Ricky, right? Now Ricky's fiance was one of my coworkers, Kat. And so Ricky and I go out, and I tell him as we're getting to the bar, I'm like, "Hey man, look, don't try to go drink for drink with me. This is not a challenge. Like I'm just telling you, like I tend to drink a lot. Probably not a good idea to go drink for drink with me because I started This is how I started my evenings of drinking, right? Shot of wild turkey or 151 if they had it, and then a Long Island iced tea, and then a White Russian. So I would do the shot. I would chug Long Island iced tea, and I would chase all of that with the White Russian. That's how I started the evening, right? So Ricky tries to go drink for drink with me. I wind up dropping him at his house at whatever hour, and I get a call the next morning at like, I don't know, 9, 10 o'clock. It's Kat, my coworker, his fiance. She had to take him to the hospital because he woke up and he was throwing up blood. And I was like, holy shit. Like, bro, how much did you drink? Like, I told you. I tried to warn you. Like, why didn't you listen to me? Judas Priest or Metallica? I love me some Judas Priest, but I'll go Metallica on that one. Okay. We got that done. We got that sent. We good to go? Nice. Oh, did this person ever figure it out? Okay. So which one would I rather play? I think I'd rather play That's My Job. Oh, and of course it's the longest goddamn song. Damn it. That's okay. We're gonna let it roll. We're gonna let it roll. Because I'd rather listen to this one than yeah. Well, it's funny. I've drank with Navy guys. Now some of them would hold their own with me, and then some of them could not. You know, but that's like with anything else. You know what I mean? All right, let me get this here. Kicks 96, your home for today's best country and the legends. Big Farley in the morning doing the 6 o'clock stampede. Getting your requests on 256-764-0996. Joshua had texted in with 2 different requests, so I was like, you're going to have to pick one because everybody gets one. So he finally texted in to let me know what they wanted to hear, and now I am killing time while I'm looking for The Grand Tour by George Jones for Joshua on the Stampede.
The Grand Tour of the lonely house that once was home sweet home.
Like, I didn't especially want to hear this one. You know what I mean? Because goddamn, that song's a bummer. Like, so I know will chill you to the bone. Yeah, Jesus God. Over there sits the chair. She brings the paper to me. Sit down on my knee. Whisper, oh, I love you. But now she's gone forever. You know, like the song. I don't know, man. I think it's just funny listening to this song Because you're thinking about someone who might have made mistakes, but it's like, it's George Jones. So knowing his past is like, yeah, dude, you probably got shit hammered drunk and did God knows what. No wonder she left. You know what I mean? Like knowing backstory on George Jones makes this, you know, it's like, well, fucking duh, she left you. You know what I mean? Like, on the table. Don't it look like she'd be able?
Be able just to touch me and say good morning, dear.
But see, here's the thing. Like, there's never a... Oh, really? Man, my dad never did. Shit, man. Like, Dad usually played, like, older stuff, but not, like... I don't know, man. I didn't even know Dad liked country music till I was in high school, and all of a sudden he started listening to, like, Garth Brooks and Clint Black and fucking Alan Jackson and shit. You know? But apparently he had been a country music fan the whole time, and I just never had any idea. I was like, because I actively avoided country music for roughly the first 30-some years of my life before I started working here. Now, don't get me wrong, like, I've figured out that there's music that I like, you know. Superstition by Jackson. I don't fucking have that one, bro. George Jones, the Grand Tour by request for Joshua on the 6 o'clock Stampede. It is 6:38. It's Big Farley in the morning. Getting your requests on. That's how the Stampede works. You got something you want to hear, call in or text in at 256-764-0996. Let me know what you want to hear. If I've got it, I'll get it on for you. I got a couple of really deep cuts that got requested, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. You're probably not going to hear the really deep cuts because I don't have time to go search for them and find them and all that stuff. But anyway, let me know what you want to hear. Like I said, if I've got it, I'll get it on for you. If it's in the library, which is ever expanding, I'll take care of it. So what do we got coming up next? Susan texted in, wanting to hear Thompson Squares, You Gonna Kiss Me or Not? That's next on the Stampede on Big Farley in the morning. Kicks 96. Yeah, I feel like if you're going to do a show on a country station, you have to have... appreciate it, dude. Have a great day, man. I feel like you have to have as one of your music beds the theme to King of the Hill. I just feel like it's a no-brainer. You know what I mean? I feel like most of my listening audience is old enough to still get the reference. You know what I mean? Like, please tell me you know King of the Hill. I don't know. Okay. I'm going to need more coffee at some point, but we're going to hold off on that because I just drank that big-ass cup of coffee. So we want to hold off. I don't want to spend the rest of the show peeing either, so that's the other part of multiple cups of coffee. You know what I mean? All them days I've been wasted on you.
Only the best country. Kicks 96.
Oh, man. Oh, God, I am not going to Russellville. Holy shit. Holy shit! Man, you ain't had a chance to get that until fucking middle of May. Jesus Christ. Okay. No, I ain't driving out to Russellville for a damn burger. You gonna kiss me all night? Okay. Sorry, I got mesmerized by the Book of Faces there for a second. There was a post. Fuck it, I'll show you. There was a post about 49 Winchester, and I love me some 49 Winchester. As a matter of fact, a couple years ago, I had Isaac on the show, the lead singer. Really cool guy. I had a nice conversation with him. That was even before they did that, where they opened for Luke Combs on the European leg of his tour a few years ago. But this, I thought this was funny as shit. So I'm going to share it with you. Stop sending this shit. Even though, like, I would say there's not that much similarity considering the fact that Yosemite Sam just has the big mustache and, well, Isaac's just got mainly the beard. Like, the mustache isn't all that unruly. So, like, it's funny, but it's not necessarily, like, accurate. But pretty funny. Or at least I thought. But what the hell do I know? Right? Not much. If we're being honest. Not a lot. Of course, and again, most of us don't know shit. We think we do. We're pretty sure we do. So, the other day, I had, there's a comedian named Killer Bees, but he was performing here locally, and he was on studio. He's on the show Moonshiners, and so he brought me a bottle of moonshine. It's right over my shoulder right there. You see what I'm saying? Now, here is my issue with the bottle of moonshine. Now, I don't drink myself. I'm a recovering alcoholic. I've got like 8.5 years sober, so I got no interest. However, like when he brought it in, I'm like, okay, cool, me. I appreciate you bringing it. You know, it's nice of you to bring a gift or whatever. And he autographed it, so it's nifty to have in the studio. But here's my thing. All right, and I want to grab this. Now, Moonshiner Killer Bees right there, and it is Appalachian Ambrosia, or Appalachian, whatever, Ambrosia. It's moonshine, right? Now, here's my thing. Now, all my life, I've heard moonshine talked about as something that was going to fuck you up, man. Like, it wasn't going to take more than like a couple of shots to knock you on your freaking booty. You know what I'm saying? But here is my issue with this moonshine right here, and anything that calls itself moonshine that is similar in this aspect. This thing is 30% alcohol by volume. Now, that means that it is 60 proof. You'd be better off drinking just regular old vodka or regular old just liquor. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is weaker than everything but maybe Malibu rum. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what got me. Like, I'm sure it's tasty. I'm sure it's lovely. But my issue was, how you gonna call something moonshine when it's only 60 proof? You know what I mean? Like, what happened to the moonshine that was supposed to make you go blind? You know what I mean? I mean, not that I'm advocating for, you know, moonshine strong enough to blind you, but moonshine stronger than 60 proof. Come on. That shouldn't be a tall order, you know? Like, that should just go without saying. You know what I mean? But that's what got me. Like, when I looked at that, I'm like, 30% alcohol. That means it's 60 proof. How the fuck you gonna call it moonshine when you can get more jacked up on any other liquor, like vodka, vodka, gin, rum, whatever whiskey you particularly care for? They're all stronger than that moonshine. So it's kind of weird. I'm the only hell she's ever known. I hope she never breaks. I'm not making fun of Tim McGraw. Like, you always gotta understand, I hear these songs on a loop. You know? And it's like, I don't mind the songs, but there's a certain number, and I don't know exactly what the number is, but there's a certain number of plays where my brain just starts to shut off during the song. So I'm not sure exactly What number that starts, I'd like to say I'd pay attention one day and figure it out. I'm never gonna. The ADHD is gonna take over, and that shit ain't gonna happen. You know. All right, 25 seconds. Okay. Hope she never breaks. But I do. Morning, Betsy. Kicks 96, you're home for today's best country in the legends. That is Tim McGraw, One Bad Habit. It's 6:47, Big Farley in the morning. About to close out the 6 o'clock stampede. Let's see. So every Saturday I've started doing a new show. Now, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, like today, around 8:35, we'll do Big Farley's Country Bunker, and I'll play you something a little outside of the mainstream of country music, right? Something, yeah. But that's just one song, right? However, on Saturdays from 9 until noon, we do a full show of that, right? Where we feature Americana, independent country, local music as well. Let's see, I've played Moontree, Ledbetter. I've played new stuff from Austin Bohan and new stuff from Tyler Jones, Dylan LeBlanc, new stuff from Taylor Grace, Blue Water Revival. So lots of local music mixed in with that Americana, independent country. Come hang out every Saturday from 9 until noon for Big Farley's Country Bunker, brought to you by Sam Phillips Recording Service, because if you're not doing something different, you're not doing anything at all. So come join me on Saturdays. It'll be fun. Coming up next on the Stampede, Justin texted in, wanted to hear Florida Georgia Line. Hey, that's next on the Stampede on Big Farley in the morning. Kicks 96. Oh, nice. Well, it's nice that I pop up top somewhere. All right, let's see. That's 49. It's going to be 52, 55. So we're going to need 3. What do we got? You know what we're going to do? We're gonna throw a little Shania Twain in there. A little Whose Bed Have Your Boots Been Under? Because why the hell not? All right. Time to step outside for a breath of fresh carcinogen and try to hide it from TikTok so they don't restrict my live like it needs restricting. You know what I mean? Like it needs to be restricted. There's 2 people in here. All right. Let me make sure. All right, we got the time. Man, what is this? Why are you calling me now, bro? Kicks 96.
Yeah, I'm Christopher Charles, Charlie Pride. I'll get off you use me.
All right, I'll see what I can do, man.
Okay, thank you.
All righty.
Okay.
I don't even have that one. I already know we don't. But we've only got a couple of Charlie Pride songs. So, what do you think? I know. Oh God. All right, let's get some coffee. Let's get our second cup here. It's almost 7. We got one more cup of coffee. Holy shit. Okay. That's good. That's good. Death Wish coffee. All right. You know what, Betsy? That is 100%. That's 100%. I don't know how I got to this age. Like, it fucking yesterday I was 20. You know what I mean? Like, but now, here's where it gets really sad. Now I completely understand what my dad was saying, when he talked about the fact that, yeah, he was, because, my parents were 39 when I was born. They were almost 40 when I was born. So, when I was 16, my parents were in their mid 50s, right? And I remember, because I was teasing dad about shit, because you do that when you're young and your parents are old and you're like, you're old, not realizing that shit happens to you too, because you're too young to realize that. But I remember dad telling me, he's like, I don't feel any different here. Like, I don't feel any different. Like, I feel the exact same in my brain. I'm like, yeah, I get that. Like, I feel the same. Like, I don't feel any older, like, in my brain. It's just when I look in the mirror and, like, oh, yeah, there's gray in your beard. You got some wrinkles coming. Yeah. I mean, I was losing my hair 20 years ago. That's why I started shaving my head. Because I was going to be damned if I did a comb over. That's why I just shaved my head. When I saw that I was losing my hair, actually, that's not true. When I saw that I was starting to lose my hair, I grew it long one more time. Then I got a haircut. Then I noticed that the spot had gotten a little bit worse, so I just shaved my head, right? Because I remember hearing stories about my dad having a comb over, and Dad's comb over apparently was fucking brutal. But like Dad would part it like over here and stretch it over his head, and then they would go out for a ride in the boat, and of course they come back and all the hair is just hanging on this side of his head. And Mom would tell me how ridiculous it looked, and I'm like, didn't you tell Dad? And she's like, oh yeah, he didn't, that's what he felt more confident doing the comb over. And then he just stopped doing the comb over and just kind of went gradually bald. But, All right, let's see. We got. Okay, y'all are just liking shit. Bro, I already played that one, and it kind of sucks. Baby. Thank you, said.
WXFL FM, Florence, Decatur, Athens, Huntsville, in West and Southern Middle Tennessee.
Hey, don't you spell? Sorry, talking to the coffee.
Parsons, Savannah, and
worldwide.
Kicks 96 Country Talk.
Fox News update being brought to you by Lawson Tree Service. You need Lawson Tree Service on your side during storm season in the Tennessee Valley. Check them out on Facebook or call today for your free estimate, 256-856-7028.
Fox News. I'm Chris Foster. An occupied building and an on-campus encampment are cleared out, and nearly 100 protesters are arrested at Columbia University in New York. Los Angeles police are on campus at UCLA.
This began when hundreds of pro-Israel supporters took on the anti-Israel protesters and tried to dismantle their encampment. Flashbang, signs of pepper spray, fireworks being set off. There are some reports that ambulances arrived.
Fox's Lucas Tomlinson jurors at former President Trump's trial in New York hear testimony from attorney Keith Davidson. Fox's Shannon Bream.
He's talking about how deals came together for Karen McDougal with AMI, that publisher of the National Enquirer. And the language was essentially that they had the rights to any romantic or physical relationship that she'd had with a married man. Keith Davidson on the stand has testified that he understood that to be Donald Trump.
America's listening to Fox News.
I hear you, Betsy. Appreciate you hanging out. I hope you have a wonderful day. Gigs 96 weather forecast brought to you by Fuller Heating, Air, Plumbing, and Electrical, your hometown family-owned service provider you can count on. Call Fuller today at 256-381-7195. Sunny with a high around 86 today. Clear tonight, low around 61, and sunny Thursday with a high around 87. Clear on the radar, fair and 61 here at the studio on San Philip Street in Florence. Jordan Davis on the way. Corey Kent next.
Only the best country.
Okay.
96.
Let me move the mic. Not that it matters. There ain't nobody on the YouTube anyway. That's okay.
She's a good bad girl. Break your word. Leave for yeah, she is free. Right next to me.
Okay. Aaron's up. That's good. That's my wife. Usually I have to give her a wake-up call because she has a tendency to sleep through an alarm, which I can't fault her. I used to do that too. But, yeah. So she's awake. That's good stuff. All right. I'll tell you what. I have to... I'll be right back. I'll leave you in the capable hands of Corey Kent. All right. I'll be right back.
Blazing up the trail of smoke. Wherever we are, wherever we go, yeah, that's where she comes home. I keep the windows down and the wind in head. I keep her heart hanging all around every time. work. Scared to get timed down, scared to get burned, just looking for somebody as wild as her. I'm trying to fix her. I just wanna get her. There is so. We have been forever, but when we're together, swear no we never let me go. She know I keep the windows down and the fair. All around every room, but I like wild as her. Oh, that's cool. Sorry. I was just looking at, Tanner Usser is going to be opening for Shane Smith and the Saints. And that's over in the UK. Well, some of it's in the, let's see, we got Denmark, Netherlands, UK, Massachusetts. Anyway. Excuse me. Okay. She's gone. Yes, I got too song too late. I don't mind this one. Like, I don't mind Jordan Davis. Like, because that's the thing. I've made my peace with Top 40 Country. Like, it's pop music. Like, it is. So, I don't mind that most of the songs are just, the focus is on them being catchy, right? But I've liked what I've heard of Jordan Davis. You know what I mean? Like, better than some others in terms of, top 40. I'd rather listen to Jordan Davis than Sam Hunt. I'll tell you that much. I mean, it's not a huge. Yeah, I would totally rather listen to him than, yeah. Hey, morning, Jason. How you doing, brother? Chevrolet. Up and she's gone. Yes, I got the two songs. Sad country song. Yes, I got the two songs. Too late. Oh, I got the Tucson too late. Kicks 96, your home for today's best country and the legends. That's Jordan Davis. Tucson too late. 7:07. It's Big Farley in the morning. Good morning to you, Kicks Country. So today is School Principals Day. So here's my question. I want you to call me up or text me, either way, 256-764-0996. If you got a funny story about getting sent to the principal's office. Like, what were the consequences? Were you able to talk yourself out of being in trouble?
Like, because I'm be like the first time that I got to the principal's office, I was like 6, and I did not talk. The principal came out and asked me if I knew why I was there, and I said no, sir, and he just said go back to class. So I can't say that I talked my way out of that one because I only said one thing. But what about you? Call in or text in 256-764-0996. On the way for you, got music coming up from Jackson Dean. Got Dylan Scott. Some Luke Bryan on the way as well. Brett Young up next on Big Farley in the morning. Gigs 96.
It's time for the great haircut sale.
Bow, bow, bow. So far, so good, Jason. You know, another day above ground.
Just $9.99. And money's not all you'll save at Great Clips when you use online checkout.
So good times there.
Time to
You know.
download our app today.
All right, let me see something. I keep checking back on the YouTube because I'm live on both, but that's how that works. All right.
But Progressives name your price mankind's greatest tool ever.
Mankind's greatest tool.
Sure, without the wheel, we wouldn't have
Is it really?
funny videos of dogs riding skateboards, but without the name your price tool, we wouldn't have
No, dude, just
options based on our budget.
Just trying to like a post. Jesus.
We also need insurance, and insurance never goes flat. Learn more about the
Hang on.
greatest tool.
I gotta lean back.
Tool at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
Broken bricks, falling fences, damaged
Because if I'm gonna do this here, I have to lean out of frame.
It's incredibly strong and 100% waterproof.
Thanks, TikTok.
Bonds, well, virtually everything. While you're at it, look for Gorilla Tape, a heavy
Your
duty
rules that
double
don't
thick
make any
duct
sense.
tape, and Gorilla Super Glue, great for all your quick fixes and repairs. There's also Gorilla Epoxy, Gorilla Wood Glue,
Right.
Gorilla Construction Adhesive. Of course. You get it.
Of
If you can
course.
fix it, Gorilla can fix it. For the toughest jobs on planet Earth.
Dude, that's gonna be a great show. So May 12th in Birmingham at the Saturn. It's Taylor Honeycutt opening up for Whitey Morgan and the 78s. That's going to be a freaking great show. Whitey Morgan and the 78s are great. Taylor Honeycutt's fantastic. That show's going to be awesome. I wish I had the money to go. Oh, God. You know, so somebody on my Facebook posted this, I don't know what it is. She shared a thing, and it says, parents today can't control their kids in public. All my mom had to do was look at me a certain way. And I'm like, yeah, but you don't, like, I think my issue is, we don't know what that kid's doing. We don't know what that parent's going through. Like, we don't know those fucking facts, but we like to assume that we know things. You know what I mean? We like to assume that we know what's going on when we see a kid acting out or, you know, throwing a fit or having a tantrum in public, right? But, like, you don't know what the fuck's going on, man. Like my son's autistic. So there have been times where, you know, he has a fucking meltdown, you know, and there's not much that you can really do about it once you've reached that meltdown point. You know what I mean? I get what you're saying. Yeah, some kids are brats. I mean, that's just a fucking fact. I mean, some adults are assholes. It makes sense, right? Like the kids that were brats might have grown up to be those adults who were assholes. I don't know, but I don't ever share stuff like that because I don't know why. Oh, hang on. Somebody sent a message, to the Kicks Facebook. So let's see about that. Yeah, thanks for doing that. And I noticed none of y'all have shared the link that I asked you to share, but you liked the post. Appreciate it. Man, come on. All right. I'm surprised. Bro, I'm not trying to post a stick. Man, fuck you. So, Erica messaged the Kicks page. Erica messaged and said, I got sent to the principal's office in kindergarten for cutting off a boy's rat tail with my safety scissors. And all I messaged back was, I'm surprised your safety scissors were sharp enough. Like, shit, man, so the safety scissors I had sometimes didn't even cut paper. Regular paper, not even like construction paper, just regular ass paper. So, I'm more impressed with the fact that the safety scissors could cut off a rat tail. That's pretty impressive. It is also a funny reason for getting sent to the principal, let's be honest. But like I said, I was more surprised about okay. Case 96.
Hey, I got sent to the principal's office in kindergarten for cutting rat tail with my.
Sorry, you were breaking up. I heard cutting.
I cut the little boy in front of me in kindergarten hair rat tail with safety scissors.
Like my safety scissors wouldn't even cut through construction paper. I'm shocked that yours were able to cut through a rat tail.
And he was my boyfriend there, so we broke up after that. I
Baby, we can't stay together. You got no respect for my rat tail.
didn't like it.
I don't blame you. It's not a great look. Well, I appreciate you calling in. Thank you so much. Hope you have a great day.
Have a good day.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye. Solid. So she called too. Nice. Like my safety scissors wouldn't even cut through construction paper. I'm shocked that yours were able to cut through a rat tail.
And he was my boyfriend there, so we broke up after that. I didn't get it afterwards.
Baby, we can't stay together. You got no respect for my rat tail.
I didn't like it.
Okay. 30 seconds to edit this. I don't know if I'm going to make it.
I didn't like it.
12 seconds. 5, 4, 5. Okay. All right. Kick 96, your home for today's best country in the legends. That's Jackson Dean with Fearless. It's 18 minutes after 7. Big Farley in the morning. It's National Principals Day. School Principals Day. Or it's School Principals Day. So we're talking about times you got sent to the principal's office. Funny stories about times you got sent to the principal's office. Like, what punishment did you get? Were you able to talk your way out of it? Or, you know, whatever the case may be, call in or text in at 256-764-0996. Let's go to the phones. Kicks 96. Good morning. What you got? Yeah, I don't blame you on that one. The rat tail is not a fabulous look, but like I said, I'm just surprised the safety scissors were sharp enough to do the job. You know what I mean? So what about you? Call in or text in 256-764-0996. Riley Green and Luke Combs are on the way. Luke Bryan next on Big Farley in the morning. Kicks 96. Let's see where we're at. Well, now I don't have to remember because not only did she text in, she also called in. So props to you, Erica. That's kind of super awesome. Not a lot of people do that. That's super duper great. All right. I don't know why I keep moving the microphone. I don't know why I keep doing that. Unless she sharpens them. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who sharpened it.
The professional team at Medical Associates of the Shoals focuses on helping patients feel their best. And now they've expanded to offer aesthetic services through Med Spa of the Shoals. They offer both Juvo, Botox, and fillers to help clients achieve aesthetic goals, find confidence, and realize their inner and outer beauty. Call 256-283-4044.
I get weirded out. I get weirded out with the medical places that are talking about your aesthetic goals. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's probably just me.
Until now. Because with Wendy's new breakfast Cinnabon pull-apart, mornings finally don't completely suck. And now that
mornings finally don't completely suck.
Dough and ooey gooey frosting, are they the best part of every day? Probably not, but you get the idea. Get to Wendy's today and get the best part in every bite with the new Cinnabon pull-apart. At participating West Wendy's, Cinnabon is a registered food market. Cinnabon franchise or SPE LLC.
And now your favorite country is.
Water under your break.
Only the best country. Kicks 96.
What the fuck? Oh, sorry. I forgot that it's got a long intro on that Luke Bryan song. Well, it's not a long intro. It's just you can't hear it at first. So it sounds like there's no song there. So as a radio DJ, there's a sense of panic that sets in. If you don't hear the song, like immediately. Yeah. It's okay, though. Because there it is. Everybody can now listen to the wonder of Luke Bryan. I'm not making fun of Luke Bryan. I just. All long. Jesus God. Okay. Another. This summer just keep on coming in waves, keep coming in waves. Keep on coming in waves, keep coming in waves. Damn it. Wish I could bottle up the taste on your lips, that margarita song, all the sunburn syrup. It's like I feel that sun right next to me. Yeah, girl, your touch is 100 degrees. Oh shit. So El Polito Loco and Florence is doing a Cinco de Mayo weekend with specials on margaritas. $3 small margaritas, $6 large margaritas, small draft beers, $2. 4 street tacos for $9. Now those don't include fish or shrimp for obvious reasons. That's not a bad deal, man. You know. But honestly, those tacos are fantastic. But I need like 8 of those. Probably 12. If I'm really being honest, I probably need about 12 of those. Holy shit. Are you kidding me? Hang on. Holy mother. Sorry, I'm looking at this. There are so many music festivals, right? There's like a ton of music festivals. I had no fucking clue how many music festivals there are in this country, but oh my God. So this one, it's the North Springs Music Festival. But I'm looking at their lineup, and it's like, Jesus Christ, man. You got Ward Davis, Them Dirty Roses, Wade Jennings, Taylor Honeycutt, the Low Water Bridge Band, Tony Logue, Wes Ship, Bill Taylor and the Appalachian Heathens. That's a pretty good damn lineup, man. That's cool. Longer and over, and pull me closer. Maybe let the summer just keep on coming in waves, keep coming in waves. Sorry. Luke Bryan, just, I don't know. It's funny. Like the first time I went to CMA Fest, this has been, probably 7-8 years ago, right? Luke Bryan got up to do his set, and Erin, my wife, like midway through the first song, she just leans over to me and says, I feel like Luke Bryan has been told one too many times how cute he is by women. And I was like, yeah, that's pretty much the on-stage persona, skinny jeans, I want to say, I don't know, it might not have been that year. Well, whatever year it was, I don't remember how many years ago specifically it was, but that was when he was debuting the single Kick the Dust Up. And I remember him debuting Kick the Dust Up at CMA Fest and being like, really? Okay. But then again, honestly, I've kind of always felt that way about Luke Bryan. It's kind of a, okay. But that's the way... It's the way I feel about most kind of top 40 country music. Like I'm not like I'm neither passionate nor dispassionate. You know what I mean? It's just kind of an indifference. Like it's not bad. Wearing army green, truth is in the words in red we read. Where you from? I do have the new Riley Green song. What is it? What's the name of it? I want to say it's Want You. No, it's not Want You Bad. It's something. It's a horny song, is what it is. It's kind of if you know Eric Church's Like a Wrecking Ball, it's kind of like that. And again, it's just one of those things. So I was listening to the song. I'm like, well, somebody was horny when they got to do the songwriting, which is completely fine. Let's face it. Most popular songs. It's right and wrong is wrong. Yeah, we're a little different round. It's right and wrong is wrong. Yeah, we're doing things a little different round here. He's a little different round here. Riley Green and Luke Combs, different round here. It's 7:28. Time for your Kicks 96 weather forecast, being brought to you by Chad's Payless Pharmacy, where their motto is our family caring for your family. Check them out at 501 West College Street in Florence. Sunny and high around 86 today. Low tonight around 61 with clear skies. Sunny Thursday with a high around 87. Looking at the radar, it's all clear. Fair and 61 here at the studio on St. Philip Street in Florence. Larry Morgan's on the way. Dylan Scott next. Okay, Dylan Scott is one on. Let's see. Let's just see. Let's not judge. Let's not judge before we hear the song, right? I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to me, but looking at you. So I apologize if it got confusing there for a second. I'm curious to see how it sounds. Let's check it out. So this is the latest from Dylan Scott. All right.
Gave us that hilltop place to park. Gave us some girls that stole our hearts. Gave us some books up on the wall. The way we live and the way we talk. Gave us state that senior year. Them country stores to buy that beer. A place to go, nobody knows where you take it in and you take it slow. Like that river rolls where that green grass grows. I can't explain it. Oh, it's something, ain't it? Yeah, we sure painted it up. Tore down the multi-lane roads. We either stole every sign or left them in bullet holes. It wasn't nowhere as bad as we all said that it was. Yeah, looking back at it now, this town's been too good to us. Raised hell on the weekends, yeah. Man, what we're thinking when we said we
Okay.
in a cloud of dust. This town's been too
All right.
good to us.
Okay. Yeah, I know there's still 2 minutes left in the song, but again, what I'm about to say is talking about this in terms of top 40 country music. All right, pop country. That's a solid pop country song. Like, I like that one better than other stuff I've heard from Dylan Scott, and it's only really because of the lyrics and the tone. Like, I get it, it's a familiar thing, hometown, but there's a little bit of, like, it's one of those songs where we're looking back, like, boy, I love my hometown kind of thing. Right? It's a standard kind of theme in, you know. But that's the thing, dude. That's why I started doing the bunker, just because, you know, if top 40 country music is going to lean into, you know, elements of pop and R&B and hip hop, then everything else to balance it out would lean into folk and bluegrass and southern rock and traditional country. So that's the complete reason why I started doing the Big Farley's Country Bunker every Saturday from 9 until noon. Because, like, you're never going to stop pop country. People like it. It's popular. That's why it's called pop country. Now, if you're like me, top 40 isn't typically your cup of tea. Hey, I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Because there's some anxiety doing that show because nobody else, or at least nobody else around here is doing anything like it. But there's too much out there that's really, really good, whether it's Americana or independent country or like some local artists from around here. There's so much great out there to play that you don't have to worry about it sounding like, you know, pop country or R&B or whatever the fuck. Like, I don't care. Like, that's the thing. I didn't grow up with country music. That's fucking awesome. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. It's nice to know that somebody's listening. Legitimately. But yeah, it's like I didn't grow up with country music. Like I wasn't a country music fan, and as I've said numerous times, I actively avoided country music for the first 30-some years of my life. But it's like, you know, I've been working in country radio for about 10 years now, and that's enough time for me to notice the pattern on the pop country and realize that I've got to listen to other stuff. Like, I don't listen to anything that we play during my morning show when I'm not here. But the stuff, like, it's what I was trying to tell somebody. It's like, not everything in the Country Bunker is on my Spotify playlist, but everything on my Spotify playlist is in the bunker. Almost everything. I haven't gotten the library fully developed yet. It's still a work in progress because it's a one-man show. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to add some Whitey Morgan in the 78s, and there's a bunch of others. I can't even get to the fucking list because it's just ever expanding. And because I'm playing independent country, and I like this, don't misunderstand, but I've got a lot of independent artists that are hitting me up about trying to get their song played, which I totally respect and I totally understand. But there's also the fact of, look, man, I'm the one who has to make the call on whether I think this song is radio ready. Whether I think it sounds like it fits what the show is, whether it sounds like it should be on the air, if it's a quality recording or not. You know, all these things go into play before I can just throw it on the air. You know what I mean? Like I had one guy, like a week and a half ago, about a week ago now, my wife comes in from work with a CD. And I'm like, what is this? And she's like, oh, well, her aunt's neighbor gave her aunt this CD to give to her to give to me. It's his song that he recorded. And I'm like, okay, you know, so I've got the CD, but it's like kind of on the back burner. I got a bunch of other shit on my plate. I don't have time to get to it yet, right? But it's there. I see it, you know. So Saturday during the bunker, this gentleman calls me twice to request his own song. And I know it's him because nobody else is calling in to request a song from a local artist that no one's heard of for a song that no one's heard of. Now, I don't blame him for calling in and wanting to hear his song on the air. I totally get it. So I was trying to explain. Well, no. He called twice, and then somebody else called a third time to request a song. And so I finally told them, I went, look, man, I only got the CD like 2 days ago. I haven't had a chance to listen to it. I haven't had a chance to determine whether or not it needs to go on the show. So you're going to have to give me at least a week. You know what I mean? I'm like, that. We don't have that kind of turnaround. You know what I mean? Like... So I'm gonna have to see what that song sounds like. I'll bring that CD in, and maybe we'll listen to it tomorrow and see what the song sounds like. Maybe we figure out together whether it belongs on the bunker or not. You know what I mean? Excuse me. And again, Kicks 96, your home for today's best country and the legends. A little Lori Morgan for you there. It is 7:35. It's Big Farley in the morning. Good morning to you. Hope you're doing well on this Wednesday. Now, if you're having a particularly rough morning, just keep trying to put one foot in front of the other. Just try to keep bobbing and weaving and sticking and moving until you can get it figured out. But anyway, if you are, well, first of all, if you're a Gen Xer or if you're just a fan of the old 80s music, your moment has come. Muscle Shoals meets the 80s. It's going to be at the Shoals Theater Friday, August 23rd and Saturday, August 24th, 7 p.m. Both nights, that's when the shows are going to kick off. We're talking about a decade of favorites performed by some of the Shoals' biggest names. The Fiddleworms host the event, along with friends like Kelvin Holly, Barry Billings, Taylor Grace, Marie Louie, Cindy Walker, G. Main, Lenny LeBlanc, Gary Nichols, Bay Simpson, James LeBlanc, Angela Hacker, Cadence Baker, Travis Womack, Monkey Womack, Trey Nichols, and many, many more. Tickets are on sale now at Mevra Jewelers in downtown Florence or by phone at 256-275-7030. You can get the full lineup over on the website, kicks986country.com. And the proceeds are going to go to build 2 special needs playgrounds at Muscle Shoals Middle School and Florence High School. Friday, August 23rd and Saturday, August 24th at 7 p.m., Muscle Shoals meets the 80s, celebrating the decade of decadence with the Fiddleworms, local sponsors, and Big River Broadcasting's Kicks 96. On the way, Keith Urban's new one. Also got Jason Aldean and Kelly Clarkson on the way. Jelly Roll next on Big Farley in the morning. Okay, there we go. All right. Let me look at the YouTube. Yeah, there's nobody on the YouTube. That's okay. I didn't expect anybody to be on the YouTube, but I am live there, so I want to check. You know, want to check and make sure. All right, I think we can turn this back up now. I accidentally hit the wrong button while I was talking and started playing the song that I just got done playing. So I had to finagle some shit. Yeah, no. Oh, I'll kill you.
Sick of being upsold at gyms?
See, I think that's why I got banned on Facebook. When I threaten the computer, I don't think it understands the difference. When I say things like "I'll beat the shit out of you," or "I'll," like, It's an inanimate object. Like, I'm not threatening a person. I'm threatening a computer. And a computer that is well past its prime. I swear to God, this thing is old enough to vote. You know what I mean? It may be old. No, it's not old enough to drink. It's not old enough to drink. It may not be old enough to vote. It just feels like it's old enough to vote. You know what I mean? All right. I need to step outside for a breath of fresh carcinogen, or should I wait? That we may wait. I don't know. Okay. Dude wipes. Yep. Sorry, that wasn't that funny, Jason. That was just a yep out of nowhere. And now, smoky time. Actually, it's not smoky.
Kicks 96.
Jail revival. I'm a bottle in a bottle. I'm a rolling stone disciple with a cross across my face. I'm a trailer park tornado. Jagged edges on my halo. Hope the chariot gon' swing over and carry me away. This little light of mine, damn near burn me alive. Lord knows if I'm trying, I don't know if I halfway to hell. My angels and demons, they move with myself. I'm burning fire, and I still can't tell. My halfway to heaven, halfway to heaven, oh hell. I'm a dive off of the sermon, holy water with my burden. Standing on the bridge, I'm burning, can't gasoline. I'm my first saving, if I'm always fading, it feels like I'm caught in between. Halfway to heaven or halfway to hell. My angels and demons, they move with my seal. Once burning the fire, and I still can't tell. My halfway to heaven, halfway to heaven. Lord knows if I'm trying, I don't know if I'm halfway to heaven or halfway to hell. My angels and demons, they go with myself. Halfway to heaven or halfway to hell. My angels and demons, they go with myself. Once burning the fire, and I still can't tell. My halfway to heaven, halfway to heaven.
The legends of country music live here. Join Shorts and John for the Sunday Night Country Classics every Sunday night from 6 to 11 p.m. Brought to you by Genesis Jewelry, your hometown jewelry store for 38 years. 915 Woodward Avenue, Muscle Shoals. The greatest country songs ever recorded in one place. 96.1 Kicks 96.
We're the new country leader. New country.
96.1 Kicks 96.
When I get blue, I get dark blue. When I have one, I always have a few. When I get gone, I get real gone. When I get it wrong, I get it real wrong. And I'm out tonight and I'm feeling like we should call it up and never take a shot. That you're wide awake at 2:45. If you're looking through your camera roll, the key is starting to take a toll. I was hoping maybe it'd be this messed up with me. I'm all alone, and all your friends have all gone home, and you ain't true. So nobody leaves your head and your heart and
All right, we still got time. You know what? I'm not huge on Keith Urban. I do like the new song. Now, part of this is because I'm a recovering alcoholic and I understand what he's talking about in this song. But, like I said, the thing about Keith Urban, and it's kind of weird. Like, Keith Urban was the first artist where I noticed this particular thing. But it was where I noticed where you'd have the banjo in a song or some other instrument, a banjo, a mandolin, or, something like that. But you kind of tuck it back behind a drum beat. You know what I mean? And that drives me nuts because I want to hear the instrumentation, right? Like, again, I didn't grow up listening to country music, but the stuff that I like now, I want to hear shit like steel guitar, pedal steel. I want to hear banjos. I want to hear mandolins. You know what I mean? I want to hear other instruments, man. I don't want to hear a dance beat. Like, I want you to write me a song. Like, I'm not a dancer. I can't dance for shit. And it's not because I don't have rhythm. I know where the fucking beat is. My body just can't move to it in any way that is appealing visually. Like, my dancing is just kind of like a little rocking, maybe. But yeah, I don't need like dance music. It's not my jam. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, getting hurt. Jason, Aaron calls me her bull in a china shop. Like, I'm always liable to break something or hurt myself. Kicks 96, your home for today's best country and the legends. Keith Urban, messed up as me at 7:45. It's Big Farley in the morning. Good morning to you. So today is School Principals Day. So we're talking about a funny story about you getting sent to the principal's office. So call me up or text me, 256-764-0996. Tell me about what time you got sent to the principal's office. What happened? Did you get the paddling? Were you able to talk your way out of trouble? Now, the first time that I ever got sent to the principal's office, I did not talk my way out of trouble. It just kind of happened. I didn't get in trouble. The first time I remember talking my way out of trouble was freshman year of high school. I got sent to the principal's office for talking. And the guy who was in charge of freshman boys discipline was a guy named Mr. Nobles. And Mr. Nobles had an accent kind of like this. So when I walked into Mr. Noble's office, I adopted the same accent and just told him, I know why I got sent up there. It must have been some kind of misunderstanding. And Mr. Noble said, you seem like a good boy. Why don't you go back to class? So I did. So that's the first time I could actually say I talked my way out of trouble. So what about you? Call in or text in 256-764-0996. Got Parker McCullum on the way. Jason Aldean up next on Big Farley in the morning. Kicks 96. All right, we got a caller. Kicks 96.
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm all right, man. How are you?
First time caller.
I appreciate it, man. How you doing?
And I'm doing a favor for a friend, but I listen to your radio station a lot. And first time I ever went to the principal's office, I was wearing a Panama Jack. I don't know if you remember those shirts. Had a Panama Jack shirt on.
Yeah.
And I was told that I either had to take it off or turn it inside out, or I was going to be expelled from class. And got sent to the principal's office and got there. And the principal told me I was going to take the shirt off or turn it inside out. I said, I ain't doing either. He said, I'm going to call you mom. I said, well, she's going to tell you when you start buying my clothes, you can tell what I wear. He called her up. I could hear her on the phone. She said, when you start buying his clothes, you can tell what he can wear.
Hey, that makes sense. That makes total sense. I mean, it's a Panama Jack shirt. What I don't know what could be offensive about a Panama Jack shirt.
It had the marijuana leaf on the back of it.
Oh.
About the early 70s. I mean, I was like probably 76. I'm 60 now, so it was probably 75, 76.
I hear you.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, and I don't even know why it would offend anybody. I mean, you know, marijuana is not, you know, it's a gateway drug, of course. Yeah, I agree with that. But I mean, heck, nowadays they don't even test for it as jobs.
Right.
So yeah, they were gonna kick. They kicked me out of school for 3 days. Like that was a punishment for me, really.
Yeah, right. Well, brother,
thank you very much.
Hey, I appreciate you calling in, man. Have a great day.
Thanks, brother.
All right,
Bless
man.
you, man.
All right, bye. Oh, let's see. She's still mad. We got it. She's the one who got. Oh my God. Yeah, I didn't. Somehow I never got caught skipping school. I don't quite know how that worked because junior and senior year, I definitely was skipping school. I mean, shit, dude. I lived 10 minutes from the beach. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, we were gonna skip school at some point. You know, skip school, like go to homeroom, dip out, go grab breakfast somewhere, and then hit the beach. Like that's how it went. But that's for Walton Beach High School. You know, we're right there near the water. What else was there to do? Well, I guess we could have gone to the mall because that was the thing back then. But that wouldn't have worked because none of us had any damn money. Like we could barely afford to get the breakfast we were going to get. So, all right. 51, 54. Okay. We're good. We're good. Not worried about that. How it was going to time out. All right. Let's see here. Don't you want to stay here a little while? A little while. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. All right. What the shit? There's something called Farley Fest. I need to find out more about this. What is Farley Fest? Why is it called South Dakota? Okay, I'm totally curious about this now. I have to know more about it. I need to know why it's called Farley Fest. All right, about Farley Fest. Oh, it's Lake Farley Park in Millbank, South Dakota. Okay. Let's see. They've had some pretty good artists playing, man. Let's see. You've had Craig Morgan, Craig Campbell, Jared Neiman, Easton Corbin. And you go back, when they first started it, 2004, you got John Michael Montgomery, Mark Chestnut, Blake Shelton, Phil Vassar, Joe Nichols in 09. Anyway. Okay, so it's because there's a Lake Farley. All right. Now part of me wants to know why the lake is named Farley. But it's not important. It's in South Dakota. It's okay. We don't need to know everything. What do we got? Man, yeah, knew that you were good. And see again, like Parker McCullum is another artist that I like. Like he's popular, and I don't have any argument, right? Like I'm not arguing whether or not he should be popular or anything like that. It's just the fact that like, and again, this like his songs are they're good songs, but they're just kind of, I don't know. Again, they don't hit anything for me. I don't know why. Like Fletch, my boss, he digs Parker McCollum, and I'm like, I don't. Again, not that I don't like him. It's just a little like it doesn't stand out to me. To me, like Top 40 Country is a lot of fucking noise, right? Like it's just a mass of kind of noise. And for me, there are certain things that kind of stick out amongst the noise, right? There are certain things that stick out because they sound different. They differentiate themselves in some way. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. What does that say about me? Dude, man. So apparently, there's going to be a new Hellboy movie. And I know this is really random considering I've been talking about country music, but I just saw this on Facebook. But okay. No AI. Okay. So there was a rumor going around that the new Hellboy there was a bunch of AI in the movie. But apparently the director, Brian Taylor, said the comment was referring to a different film, The Offering. Rest assured, there is zero AI used, and our gloriously practical Hellboy looks phenomenal. Probably the article was written by AI. Okay, I feel better now. Because let's be honest, the last Hellboy movie was not great. And it wasn't David Harbour's fault. David Harbour was pretty good as Hellboy, but the movie in and of itself was just not that great. Man, I'm telling you, let me see here. I am curious. Let me see the website. Little Winona. I do like this one. I've been up and down, sideways, crossways, outside in and inside out. I took a rocket ride across the sky a couple times till the fire burned out. Well, I hit the ground a time or two, but I got back up, found out the truth, and said, hey, oh, I know I got something to say. Oh, you know what I'm talking about. There's two ways to take what the soul life's gonna throw at you. You can choose to win or lose. It's all about attitude. When this world has tried to break me, they're shaking me, trying to take the fight out of me. But I've always come out bigger, better, always land on my feet. Well, I could have given up, could have got down. Well, I kept on swinging and I went on the ground. Hey. Well, I know I got something to say. Oh, you gotta know what I'm talking about. few ways. Take one that's all that's gonna go at you. You can choose to win or lose. It's all about attitude. You got a menu, dude? You got a menu. Now you can move over. You can move that mountain over. Talking about two ways. Take what this old life's gonna throw at you. Gratitude. And there we go. Here we go.
Athens, Huntsville.
I don't care about them. All right. We gotta read the Fox News sponsor, you know? News and weather, people. News and weather. Fox News update being brought to you by Helen Keller Hospital. When it's time for your mammogram, Helen Keller Hospital gives you a choice. Keller Breast Center in Sheffield or the second location in Florence, located inside Singing River Cancer Center, offering 3D mammography services featuring increased patient comfort and flexible scheduling for patients needing same-day appointments.
Top of the LAPD and California Highway Patrol on the campus
That's
of
how we do.
UCLA, stopping a brawl between pro-Israel and pro-Palestinian protesters. It was 2 a.m. Eastern, roughly. These brawls, this out-and-out fighting, what at times looked like a riot, started. It wasn't until after 5 a.m. Eastern that any law enforcement got onto the campus. Fox's Jonathan Hunt in LA. Portland State University at Oregon closed again today. Pro-Palestinian protesters seizing control of a library for a third straight day.
I don't think that the ostensible goal here of helping Palestinians is really what anybody's doing.
In front of the library, barricaded police are monitoring the situation. Columbia University's Hamilton Hall back in control of the school. University gave the NYPD the green light to clear out the building. America's listening to Fox News.
All right. Now for your Kicks 96 weather forecast, being brought to you by Ted's Payless Pharmacy, where their motto is our family caring for your family. Check them out at 501 West College Street in Florence. Sunny today with a high around 86. Clear tonight, low around 61. And sunny Thursday with a high around 87. Looking at the radar, it's all clear, fair, and 61 here at the studio on San Philip Street in Florence. Tyler Hubbard's on the way. Parmalee next. And there we go. That's how we do that. That's how we do that. Why does my nose itch? Oh my God. Like my nose is itching like a bastard. Okay. So we drank our coffee. Now it's just starting. Make it yours. See, this does nothing like this. And honestly, it's the beat. It's the beat. I don't like it. Like, get a drummer or fuck off. I'm just like, not that there's not a drummer, but that beat is just the loop beat. You know what I mean? Anyway. Take my name and make it yours. Like I said, the gist of the song is fine. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have any complaints about, like, you know, the lyrics. Okay. Is that the menu? Did I finally find the menu? Okay. Excuse me. So we got the sandwiches. We got bologna, chicken, and rib. Pork sandwich, brisket sandwich. I think I want to go with pork, though. You know what I mean? Maybe some potato salad. Make it yours. They do advanced orders too. You can get like a breast or whole smoked turkey. You can get a regular or spiral cut ham. You can get 50 or 100 wings, slaw dogs. They got baked potatoes. They got those stuffed baked potatoes. Those can be very tasty. Yeah, I'm thinking I need to go by here and get me a freaking sandwich. You know what I mean? I'm thinking of getting like 2 regular sandwiches and just like a side of potato salad and seeing how it is. You know what I mean? Whatever. Oh, Miller's place. That looks like a pretty damn good burger. Or is that a steak sandwich? That might be a steak sandwich. Now that I look at it, yeah. Back then, right now. All right. Well, Post Malone and Morgan Wallen are apparently filming their music video. So, all right, Jason. Appreciate you hanging out, brother. Hope you have a great day. Then right now, with the tailgate down, I've got to call this dude because it's time. We'll see if he even answers the phone. Because he usually doesn't, but it's his money, so if he doesn't wanna, he doesn't have to. Sorry, just making up shit now. Alright. So usually I wait for it to hit like 1 minute, and then I start making the phone call. All right, let's see if we get an answer. He may well, because he didn't answer yesterday, so he may answer today.
Your call has been forwarded.
That's a no.
Voice message system.
Ah, that's okay. I'll just have to read it on my own. Oh well. Back then, right now. Cakes 96, your home for today's best country and the legends. Tyler Hubbard, back then, right now. It's 8 minutes after 8. Big Farley in the morning. If you are in need of home furnishings, make sure you talk to the experts over at Town & Country Furniture. They'll make sure you get exactly what you're looking for when it comes to home furnishings, whether it's living room, dining room, bedroom, patio furniture, or all the decorative things that go around the furniture. They got it all there at Town & Country. You can check them out online. Head on over to the website, tnciuka.com. From there, you can also like them on Facebook. And between the two, you can keep track of new inventory. Of course, they've been serving the Tennessee Valley furniture market since 1972. And over those 52 years, they've become known all over the Tennessee Valley for customer satisfaction throughout the buying experience. So make sure you head by and see them. They're working hard for you 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday at 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So grab some comfortable shoes and check out all they have to offer because it's a big 1-acre showroom. Head on by and check it out. Town and Country Furniture, 1710 Quitman Street in Iuka, Mississippi for all of your furniture needs. Town and value, Town and Country Furniture. Yeah, I don't get tired of that jingle every day. All right. All right, so we got a couple people that texted in some sent to the principal's office stories. Let's see what we got here. So let's see. Jackie texted in and said, first time I got sent to the principal's office was my freshman year. I got into a fight with another girl because she asked me to move her from in front of my locker, and I did. It was the week of Thanksgiving. We got suspended for 2 days and was out the rest of the week, so I got a whole week's vacation for Thanksgiving, the only time I ever went to the principal's office. Hang on. Got into a fight with another girl because she asked me to move. That doesn't make any sense. She asked me to move her from in front of my locker, and I did. I guess it was a challenge. Like, I guess you can't move me or something. Anyway, well, she got a whole week off, so there's that. So somebody else texted in. What do they got? Mike texted in. Mike texted, when I was a sophomore, my friends and I had a great idea to get the yearbook underwater camera. We took it with us to gym, and we had swimming at that time. We took pictures of our backsides in hopes that our friend would develop the pictures. Well, he did not. 2 months later, we were called to the office. Principal asked to see our watches, and that was how they caught us. That's funny, though. That is a funny one. All right, Missy, I hope you have a great day. Appreciate you hanging out. That's pretty good. Like we took the underwater camera. We thought our buddy was going to be, developing the pictures, and, well, nope, not the way it worked out. That's pretty funny. I like that one. Never had that happen. I did have one time I went out with a couple of friends of mine, and now I got drunk, and I wound up passing out in my chair in my room. And I had one of those little, disposable little cameras because both of my friends didn't live in town. They were in town for that weekend. So, I knew they had done something while I was passed out. Like, I didn't know what, but they were both kind of chuckling and smirking at each other. So I knew something was amiss, right? So I take the camera to go have it, to go have the picture developed. Well, turns out there are two pictures with, they're each mooning the camera, but they're like, got their ass like right next to my head, but mooning the camera. So I was like, they were like, oh, his buddies did well. But yeah, I know. I'm aware of the butt cheeks in my pictures. Obviously, I was passed out, so I didn't know what was going on. Yeah. God is great. Beer's good. And people are crazy. It's 2 a.m. I said goodbye to him. Never talk to him again. Wow.